So hope you enjoyed that. Let's get into the process section right now. So here are the steps you need to do to implement this. Number one is you want to talk to a specialist in this field. You want to ask them about the insurance arbitrage products they have, and these are called premium financing. Premium financing is what you want to ask for. You want to then review the products like we did in the lessons here. Make sure you totally get what we talked about, and make sure you discuss the downside of the transactions and ideas to mitigate the downside. For example, some people tell you we have products to show you how to do 100% financing of the insurance arbitrage. Now you know why that's not a good idea. So again, the whole idea here is to make sure you have the knowledge to ask the right questions, and these products can be very, very powerful, but sometimes people want to just say things just to sell you stuff. So make sure you ask the right questions like we talked about. On an annual basis, here are the steps you want to do and implement for the annual review. So once you buy the product, you put in your filing cabinet all the paperwork and all that stuff, or in your safe, or whatever you decide. Then on an annual basis, here's what you want to do. You want to take it out and review the insurance arbitrage investments you have. Review the interest rate that the loan is accruing at. And you want to compare it to the performance of the asset. So for example, if the asset made 4% and the accruing interest rate is 3%, that's perfect. However, if the other way around, where the asset performed at 0% and the interest rate accrued at 4%, just be aware of that. And then you want to ask yourself, do we have enough equity for the loan to grow into? So for example, like we talked about, you want to make sure there's enough cushion in there, because we expect some years where the interest rate might be a little bit higher than the performance of the asset, but you want to make sure there's always enough equity. And that's what you really want to be working on. And if there's any challenges where you're running out of equity, make sure you call your specialist and discuss it with them. So that, in a nutshell, is what you do on an annual basis. The previous process is what you do to buy and get one of those assets. Very, very powerful. So we're done with the process. Let's talk about schedule. Again, scheduling. So we talked about the scheduled tasks here, and we talked about the annual review. So you want to make sure you put this on your calendar, an annual review for your insurance arbitrage. So once you get your insurance arbitrage, pick a point 1 year later and start adding an automatic reminder on an annual basis to review your insurance arbitrage products. Now, in terms of team of experts, you want to have, again, a specialist in this field, and they have to be licensed. And we're providing the information in this right below this video. So, and we provided that before. So make sure you have the information for the insurance arbitrage specialist. Resources. In terms of resources, we provided the calculator that we used and demonstrated this calculation, and also the specialist information. These are your resources for this strategy. And finally, your to-do list. You want to, again, complete all the exercises we provided. Make sure you understand it. You might want to review this on an annual basis, this lesson, and understand the big picture. It's so important because it is through asking the right questions that this makes it very powerful. And again, contact a specialist in this domain when you're ready to make this happen. And so, having said that, hope you enjoyed this very powerful strategy, and now you see why I'm so excited about it. So with that, please leave a comment below this and let us know if this is something you really enjoyed. Take care.